Alright, this is a preface to this video. This video went everywhere, so just I'm warning you now. This video might not make any sense. There was a lot of back and forth. I hope it made some sense to someone out there. But I just gotta make this little intro beforehand. But I hope you enjoy it. If you understand it, let me know. And yeah, I think with that being said, enjoy the video. Peace. Hey, what the heck is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're kind of getting things off and running right away. I did an intro. I wasn't really rocking with it, so we're just getting right into it. Today's video is kind of goofy. I have more of a structure planned out now than when I did episode 1. Now, welcome to episode 2. I hope you're all doing good this fine day, night, whenever you might be watching it. I hope the audio is okay. It took me like 10 minutes setting up the Bluetooth connection. It's really not that difficult. It's just sometimes it takes an extra bit to connect it, which is fine, but can be kind of annoying. Anyway, as per episode 2, I have kind of a little list that I wrote that I wanted to yap about that, I don't know, I think might hit close to some people in my generation, which is fine, but I'm not really too sure, so you're gonna have to bear with me in how I vocalize it. I was out working today when this concept came to me, and I don't know, I've seen a couple people discuss it on TikTok back and forth, but I kind of wanted to just yap about it a little bit, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of a goofy one, kind of serious, kind of not, but let's get right into it. Also, actually, before that, it's gonna take like 20 minutes for me to start this. I apologize for the excess amount of like ums and uhs in between statements. I didn't realize how much I actually say like until I was like editing the first episode, and I had to cut out like 30,000 ums and uhs. I didn't think I had said that much. I really was unaware that I was like, and I was obviously focused on the ride, but I just thought it was funny. So if you hear an excess amount of uhs and ums, I do apologize. I'm gonna try to cut them up, chop them out, you know, as much as I can, but I can't promise anything. I know a few will slip by. But no, so today, I don't know, it's my beef with my own generation, I guess, being Gen Z. I'm 25, I turned 26 this year, so kind of on that later end of Gen Z, I think. I don't know the fucking cutoffs, anything like that. I just exist. But my own beef with my generation, and I guess kinda how do I want to vocalize this? How do I want to phrase this in a way that doesn't sound douchebaggery? Obviously, I love my generation. We've been doing a lot of good things. However, I'm finding more and more videos on like TikTok and social media specifically of, I guess, how do I say this? My generation struggling to understand nuance and arguments, and not being able to accept when they're not even necessarily wrong about a topic, but just it could be a whole just opinion debate on like, hey, do you think pineapple on pizza is good or bad. And you'll have people literally in the comments of those videos like starting World War III. And obviously it's not just my, that's a good green, I like that. Obviously it's not just my generation, right? This is a human thing. People taking different opinions to the heart, and it's actually getting kind of out of hand with unregulated social media access with people, with kids. I should specify. I said it. I said I picked up on that. I'm becoming more aware. No, jokes. And try to take this video lighthearted. You know, I don't mean any kind of toxicity by this, I should say. I'm just kind of pointing out what I'm seeing. This isn't going to be the whole video, by the way, either. Like, I'm not just going to be talking about this. I kind of have other topics that I want to slide into this video. I kind of had a small list. I did it again. But no, as I was saying, like, social media, unregulated social media, has truly done damage to my generation. And I'm not even talking about like 2012 Call of Duty like type of humor and like the whole dark humor, edgy humor. That's one thing. That's an issue in the sense of like rage baiting on top of it too. Is just horrendous. It's fucking terrible. I hate people that just exist to piss other people off. Like, have zero positivity in their life. They only are joyful, quote, when they see that they make other people upset. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole not understanding nuance in any argument in a way where I've seen a bajillion comments being like, how are you gonna oh, friend, okay. Got distracted. Anyway, what was I saying? How was I saying? Oh, it's a Yaris. I love the Yaris. I completely just lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me log back in. Yes, the whole rage baiting and like not understanding nuance in arguments, in the sense that like people start arguments just to start them. It's such an issue on social media where like people think that their opinion is like set in stone and like it has to be that. Like, I feel like the whole point of being human is like growing and like changing your opinions with different facts that get involved when you learn different facts about a topic, and not to just strictly be like, okay, this is this, it always has been, it always will be. I feel like you block yourself out of learning. You put yourself in a bubble when you start thinking like that. And I've been noticing a lot of my generation is struggling with that, in the sense of like, oh, you know, I have this opinion on one thing should be like this, and someone will make a video, completely harmless video, being like, oh hey, this is why I like this and this is why I do this. And the comments will be just filled with people telling that person to fucking kill themselves or some horrendous shit like that. It's actually getting so out of hand. Like, people just get so angry online, and it blows my mind. So many people can't put down the phone. And obviously, like I said before, it's not just my generation. It's not, you know, well, like, it's so crazy to see day in and day out. I'm not a big social media guy. I do YouTube and I do TikTok. That's it. Like, I have an Instagram, I have a Twitter, I don't use either. I don't even think I have Twitter downloaded anymore, and I haven't in years. But it's definitely worse on like Twitter and these social media platforms that are slowly losing their regulations. And obviously I'm not sitting here being like, oh, every single fucking thing should be regulated 24/7. Obviously that's not what I'm trying to imply. And I know this video is like so back and forth, and I hope some of it makes sense. I'm not vocalizing it as well as I want to, but I hope you guys are at least picking up what I'm putting down. It's like, it's I don't know, with my generation pretty much being, I don't want to say raised on phones because that's not true, but screens have been a big part of you know, being raised. I don't necessarily think screens are the issue. I think it's not being away from the screens, if that makes sense. Like, no breaks. Like, there have been multiple times where I've been out working, like picking up orders, doing whatever, and like I'll see elementary age children, even younger, just scrolling on like an iPad. And the whole iPad kid thing is like, it's just ruining our attention span. It's absolutely cooked our attention span, you know. And all these things tie into one another, and the whole kind of tying it back to the whole, like, my generation really struggles to understand nuance in any form, like, at all. It's like, obviously in person I feel like that's way different, but it cycles back to the phones and being like, everybody is so much more confident through a screen. Everybody just feels like their opinion matters 10,000 times more over the screen, you know. It's like, I don't debate or argue with anybody in a comment section. If you don't like the video or whatever, fun fact, you can just scroll. But so many people see a video they hate or pisses them off or whatever, and they'll just sit there and read every single comment and make themselves more upset, and then just sit there and fight with everybody. And the whole video itself could be completely harmless. And it's like, you're doing more harm to yourself sitting here and like forcing yourself to stay on this app, you know, like fighting with people that are most likely bots, you know. So it's like, and yeah, we can get into like the political aspect of it. That's a huge thing too, you know. But I don't know. Does any of this make sense? Does any of this make sense? And don't even get me started on like the AI. I say this as I'm getting myself started on AI. I do not support AI, like, at all. I think I mentioned this a little bit, maybe in the first video. I can't remember. I can't remember what I yapped about in that video. But like, generative AI is so terrible for like the just basis of the fucking world and the environment, and all these massive AI data centers are just completely dog shit. AI has its good uses, don't get me wrong. There are logical uses when it comes to AI. Generative artwork and shit like that, not fucking one of them. But I mean, that's a whole different conversation. I don't know where this episode went. I don't even know how long I've been recording. I don't even know at this point. Oh man. And it's like, I could sit here and talk about this, the same concept for like hours upon hours on like how if you like put yourself into a situation where you're having like a solid discussion, but like you're not even trying to see where the other person is coming from, then what are you doing? You know, like that's the whole point of an argument. You know, political stuff like that, like left or right too, the whole point is to like, okay, someone on the left has this opinion, someone on the right has that opinion. You're supposed to like come together and find a solution and work from there. You know, and so many of these people are like, don't even want to do that, but they'll put themselves in these debates just to argue. Just to fucking argue. Like, it blows my mind. Like, they'll say, oh yeah, they care about, you know, the other person's, you know, side or whatever. They don't. They don't at all. It's like they just want to like share what they think is right. They don't fucking care about the rest, you know. And I'm very left-leaning myself, and I don't, you know, subscribe to the whole. How do I vocalize? How do I word this? I'll have conversations with anybody on any political side as long as it works both ways and they're not just sitting there saying their beliefs and not even considering what I like have to say or how I am phrasing things. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you both got to be able to try and like learn something from, you know, a debate or an argument in that sense. You know, is any of this making sense? I don't know. I don't know where this video went. I don't know how long this has been. I don't know. I know where I am. I just don't know where I am video-wise. Well, let me know what your guys' thought processes are. Like, I love reading the comments that I get on TikTok and stuff like that when I post videos like this. I don't know if this was a hard watch or anything like that, because, again, I don't even know if any of this made sense. It made sense when I initially, like, wrote down the points. Like, I wrote, when I think of these videos, I'll bullet like topics, and I put for this one it was something along the line of like Gen Z not fully understanding nuance, AI data centers and like just stuff like that. I don't know, I think I had a couple more. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna end this video up here. I don't even know how long this could have. I don't even know. It's a nice day for a ride though, low key. It's been like yep session of that stuff. Cube. I love those cars. I love cubes. Anyway, yep session of those topics aside, it has been raining non-stop. This is the sunniest it's been. Like, where I'm at was literally flooded for like a week straight. It was not fun. So this is the first time I'm actually like getting out and able to record, which is nice. Temperatures are slowly going up, as I've said like every fucking video. But I don't know, man. I feel like we're in a timeline that's kind of like I'm right, you're wrong, that's it. And it sucks to see my generation kind of, you know, falling more into that. And like I said earlier, obviously it's not just my generation. Every generation has fallen into these kind of thought aspects. I just think social media has really done numbers when it comes to that stuff. Because it's like you're putting yourself in a bubble. You're following people who have the same, like, not 100% the same thought process or whatever, but you're following and, like, you know, doing all of that stuff with people that share every single thought, you know, the same. And, like, I don't know, that only kind of, it's like you should put yourself in, surround yourself with people that don't have 100% the same beliefs you do. And obviously this cycles back to, like, the whole political thing. That's a whole different story, but it kind of goes hand in hand in a lot of aspects. But it's like, I don't know, does that make sense? You shouldn't constantly surround yourself with yes men, you know, and the people that share every single thought that you do. Because then it's like, you go to have a conversation with someone else, and it's like, what? Like, it completely blows their mind, and it's like, what is this? What is that? I don't know. Any of that make sense? I hope it does. I think I'm just, at this point, repeating myself. You know. Oh my god, is that a Honda Fit? Oh my god, I love the Honda Fits. I am such a fan of the Honda Fits. They are so silly. They're so silly. I love them so much. Great cars too. Just overall. Like, look at them. They're so round. I love them. Alright. Well, I think I am going to pull over here. Not by this Honda Fit, but sneak in here. I think I'm actually going to make a little preface for this video right now, just to put at the intro, just to be like, hey man, I don't know where this video was going to go. Just stay with me. Alright, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys survived to this level, this length. Hold on, let me check how long this ended up being, because I don't know. Oh man, hold on. Let's shoot it. Okay, like half an hour. That's not bad. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, and I will catch you guys whenever I catch you next. Peace. Take care.